Billionaires don't just buy homes. They build empires disguised as real estate. From golden bathtubs to underground bunkers and floating mansions, their homes are beyond imagination. So, what do these ultra-luxurious homes say about the people who live in them? Let's find out. The Swiss Alps Hideaway, the Bond villain aesthetic. Tucked into a cliff in the Swiss Alps, there's a home so secretive it doesn't show up on Google Earth. Why? Because it's inside the mountain. This mansion is straight out of a James Bond movie, complete with secret tunnels, velvet-lined libraries, and views that would make royalty jealous. The entryway opens into a grand atrium with 35-foot-high glass panes, offering a panoramic view of the snow-capped peaks. But the real wow factor? A wall covered in real mink fur. Not art, not paint, actual mink. There's a hidden office behind a bookcase, and the master suite features heated stone floors, gold-plated fixtures, and a bathroom modeled after a Roman spa. Outside, there's a man-made lake, but it's no ordinary pond. It glows at night thanks to Swarovski crystals embedded beneath the water's surface. And yes, underwater speakers play Vivaldi while you swim. Who owns it? No one knows. Swiss law protects identities. But one thing's for sure, this place isn't just a home. It's a fortress of frozen fantasy. The one in Bel Air, when big is never big enough. From frozen mountains to sunny LA, meet The One, the most talked about mega mansion in American real estate history. Originally priced at $500 million, this Bel Air beast stretches across 105,000 square feet. That's not a typo. It has 21 bedrooms, 42 bathrooms, 5 pools, a nightclub, a 50-seat movie theater, a full spa, a beauty salon, and even a running track. There's a 360-degree infinity pool with jaw-dropping views of the LA skyline, and the garage fits over 30 cars. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it almost became a nightmare. The house was tied up in lawsuits and financial chaos for years. Eventually, it sold for around $140 million, a bargain if you ignore the property taxes. Despite the drama, The One still stands as the ultimate example of billionaire excess, where opulence meets insanity. Oh, and did I mention one chandelier costs more than a Lamborghini? From mega mansions to minimalist living, let's talk about Elon Musk's decision to give it all up. Elon Musk's homes, from empire to emptiness. Elon Musk once owned a whole row of mansions in Bel Air. We're talking dozens of bedrooms, private theaters, and even Gene Wilder's old house, which he promised never to demolish. One property served as a secret school for his kids. Another had a 2-story library and city-spanning views. But in 2020, Elon did something unexpected. He sold everything. He tweeted that he was selling almost all physical possessions and would own no house. And he meant it. He now reportedly lives in a $50,000 foldable tiny home in Texas, near SpaceX HQ. It's called a Boxabl casita, and it's only 375 square feet. Think IKEA starter pack meets sci-fi pod. Why did he do it? Musk says he wants to focus on Mars and sustainability. And honestly, it's kind of wild to see the world's richest man sleeping in a box while others are swimming in gold. But not every billionaire is downsizing. Some are building secret bunkers to survive the end of the world. The Kansas Billionaire Bunker, apocalypse in style. Deep beneath a grassy Kansas plain lies a former missile silo turned billionaire safe house, known as the Survival Condo. And no, this isn't your typical doomsday shelter. Each unit costs over $3 million and comes with armored doors, advanced air filtration, and years of food storage. You also get a swimming pool, cinema, bar, gym, and even a dog park, all underground. It's built to survive everything from nuclear war to zombie outbreaks, no joke. Owners include CEOs, tech moguls, and possibly a few eccentric YouTubers. The walls are lined with simulated daylight to reduce cabin fever. One hallway even looks like a tropical beach, complete with palm tree wallpaper and ocean sounds. If the world ends tomorrow, these billionaires won't be panic buying toilet paper. They'll be sipping vintage wine in their doomsday lounge. Now, what if instead of going underground, you just go all gold? The Golden Mansion, Russia's hidden palace. Outside Moscow sits a billionaire's home straight out of a fantasy, with enough gold to make King Midas jealous. The ceilings are covered in 24-karat gold leaf. The floors, fox fur, and hanging in the main hall. A custom-made Fabergé egg chandelier is worth $145,000. Security is intense. The property has biometric gates, guards with earpieces, and a no-fly zone above. There's even a secret underground bunker in case things get weird politically. Inside, you'll find a ballroom rivaling Versailles, a private museum with priceless artifacts, and a bathroom that looks like the Roman Empire exploded. The spa includes a cryotherapy room, hammam, and an ice chamber, because nothing screams luxury like freezing yourself after a sauna. The owner's identity, not officially known, but rumors say it's a Russian oligarch with ties to oil, power, and mystery. From golden halls to floating homes, yes, we're now heading to a literal yacht mansion. The floating mansion, billionaire yachts bigger than hotels. Some billionaires don't want homes on land, they want them on water. Enter the world of super yachts, floating cities designed for luxury, secrecy, and bragging rights. Take Eclipse, for example. This $600 million mega yacht belongs to Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich. It's over 530 feet long, has 2 helipads, 24 guest cabins, a disco hall, 2 swimming pools, and a mini submarine. Yes, a mini submarine. And if that's not enough, the master suite has bulletproof windows and a missile defense system. This yacht isn't just a party boat, it's a fortress. Then there's History Supreme, a rumored $4.8 billion yacht made with solid gold and platinum. Even the walls and railings are made of precious metals. Although some say it's a hoax, the fact that it's even believable says a lot. Super yachts are more than transportation. They're moving mansions, designed to show off wealth, power, and a sense of, I go where I want, whenever I want. Next up, ever wondered what happens when a billionaire builds an actual private island? Private islands. Billionaire buyouts in paradise. Some billionaires want more than a mansion. They want the land it sits on, literally. That's where private islands come in. Richard Branson owns Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands. It's not just a vacation home, it's an entire luxury resort. Guests like Obama and Oprah have stayed there, enjoying full staff service, crystal clear waters, and open-air villas that cost $100,000 a night to rent. Then there's Larry Ellison, co-founder of Oracle, who bought 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai for $300 million. He's since turned it into a sustainability experiment with solar power farms, organic gardens, and a $3,000 per night Four Seasons resort. Owning an island isn't just about luxury. It's about control. No nosy neighbors, no paparazzi, no HOA rules. You're the king or queen of your land. Now, that's next level rich. But what if you don't want an island or a mansion? Some billionaires want to live in skyscrapers above the clouds. Billionaire skyscraper penthouses, living above the clouds. New York City, home of the $100 million penthouse. In the clouds above Manhattan sits Central Park Tower, and on its top floors is a home that redefines luxury. This triplex penthouse stretches over 17,000 square feet with 360-degree views of the city. There's a ballroom, a private terrace 1,400 feet in the air, a double-height grand salon, and even a private elevator inside the unit. What do you do up here? Watch the sun rise over Brooklyn and set over New Jersey, all while sipping rare wine from your climate-controlled cellar. And you're not alone. Billionaires like Michael Dell and Ken Griffin have poured hundreds of millions into sky-high living, because in cities like New York and Dubai, status is vertical. But while these towers are sleek and modern, others go for nostalgia, like tech titans buying castles in Europe. Yup, you heard right. Some billionaires are ditching smart homes for stone towers and moats. Billionaire castles, modern royalty, medieval style. You'd think billionaires want futuristic tech homes, right? Not always. Some buy centuries-old castles in Scotland, France, and Germany and restore them into luxury estates. These aren't dusty ruins. They're high-tech palaces with Wi-Fi under the marble, smart heating behind 12-foot stone walls, and private vineyards out back. One tech billionaire reportedly bought a 700-year-old fortress in France and turned the dungeon into a climate-controlled wine cellar. The draw: privacy, legacy, and owning a literal piece of history. Germany has a castle with 60 rooms, a private concert hall, and a drone landing pad hidden in the courtyard. It's part romance, part flex. You have a yacht? Cool. I have a moat. Some even go as far as buying titles with their castles. Yes, you can legally become a lord or baron. But as much as these homes impress, they also raise a question: how much is too much? Let's zoom out and talk about what these homes say about us. After seeing golden bathrooms, Bond-style bunkers, and floating cities, one question remains: would you live like this? It's tempting, right? Who wouldn't want a crystal-lit lake or a private island with no traffic? But here's the thing. While these homes are incredible, they also show the vast gap between everyday life and billionaire fantasy. And while we might dream about mink walls or underwater lounges, we might also realize that luxury alone doesn't equal happiness. Some of the richest people are going smaller, downsizing, simplifying, focusing on what matters. Others go big and then go bigger. So next time you see a mega mansion online, think about the mindset behind it. Is it about comfort or control? Privacy or power? I believe homes should tell a story, and billionaires, they're writing some of the craziest ones out there. Which home was your favorite? And if you could live in one of these for just 1 week, which would it be? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.